Hello everybody and welcome back to HotCuppaCrypto. My name is Jordan and today guys we have an exciting new project that we are going to be delivering to you right here, and it is coming up tomorrow guys. It is a brand new DeFi project. It is Age of Mining's second project, Forest Vale here. Now this is one of the nicest gamified miners out there. I mean the graphics and design looks awesome, and basically this is they are coming out here with their second edition. Now their first edition was called Ice Vale, right? So this is the website here, Forest Vale, releasing tomorrow on August the 15th, I believe. So we will be doing, potentially, if you guys are enjoying these Age of Mining updates, we could do another Age of Mining update in the future. Just let me know what you guys think about this project in the comment section below. And basically, before we jump in, this is going to be basically the layout of this brand new, sort of like gamified miner. So it looks so awesome here. Now, before we go further, guys, nothing in this video is financial advice. It is education, entertainment purposes only. DeFi is high risk and high reward. Be careful. But some of these, DeFi projects can be great opportunities. And you guys can see here the beauty of this layout, of this map, of this brand new project that they are creating. So this does have an audit, so you guys can check that out. And if you want to jump into their Telegram group, of course you can join that. And guys, they do have a Twitter where they're doing regular announcements. For example, they posted yesterday that they have just been listed on Monarch here, which is awesome. If you go to Monarch Miners website for the Binance Smart Chain, you can see it on here. Now of course, again, this will be being released on the Binance Smart Chain, guys. And you can see a little, video they have created here for the upcoming release, which is coming out tomorrow. And I will leave links to this entire project down below, guys. As you can see here, they have upgraded it and added so many more things. Anti-dumping, anti-whale measures, 30% bonuses, and all kinds of other bonuses, referral system, rewards, a gamified aspect, and even more better graphics. Look at this. Look at the characters and the way this graphics are for this game, and the layout is actually really nice. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon. Did any of you guys used to play Pokemon? So if you like games, then subscribe to my gaming channel, guys. The link is in the description, and I'm going to be delivering Pokemon-like games in the future on that as well, and more crypto games. But before we go through the white paper, basically, of this this project, that is what we're going to do. We're going to go over the layout, and then we're going to delve into more of this as well, which is going to be the layout of the project. We're gonna go over exactly what's changed and compared to the first one and what's different. But the first thing we're going to do is check out the website. So take a sip of your iced coffee, guys. And if you're wondering, today, guys, I have an iced coffee with delicious caramel. So again, the links to Age of Mining is going to be in the description of this video. So if you guys want to check it out, you can go ahead and check it out after the video, basically. And so this is the website. Welcome to the amazing age. Start earning 5% daily ROI, return on investment on your ELF, right? By mining, by a mining game built on the blockchain, basically. And now this is the Binance Smart Chain with the lower gas fees. And you can see the video that we just watched here. And that is their sort of trailer for this upcoming, mining game. And again, guys, this is Age of Mining's second iteration of this. And Evergreen, summon elf to help you collect Evergreen and convert them into BUSD. This is the token here, this kind of diamond or emerald colored looking Evergreen token. Or Evergreen, element here. As you can see, you can swap this Evergreen for BUSD. It's pretty insane. So the layout and the thought that has gone into this game looks pretty cool, guys. So elf are magical creatures, right, with high intelligence and magnificent beauty. They can help you to collect 5% evergreen every day of your elf value. So we're going to go over what are elves. Are they NFTs or are they tokens, or what exactly are they? You're going to find out by the end of this video. And guys, by the way, just while we're here, if you like these kinds of brand new projects being delivered before they are released, guys, early, then subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications, and guys, we're going to be delivering more cryptocurrency news, and even some videos for beginners coming up in the future, and tutorials, guys. But basically, recollect. So players who play to earn on AOMF, right, project need to follow, and that stands for Age of Miners, I believe. They need to follow a certain recollect strategy to increase their revenue and avoid penalties from getting reborn. Age of Mining has several anti-dumping and anti-whale measures to ensure the longevity of the project. So that is the tree castle, game feature. And they have the referrals, invite more summoners to the party and get a 30% bonus. That is the 30% bonus we were talking about now. These are the new game features, right? So to summarize these 4 features, summon and collect over here about the elf, recollect, okay, over here, tree castle here, and then the referrals here. And this is their roadmap. So we've already been through this in the previous video, but they've added some few things here. The AVAX network miner, Polygon network miner in the future. So they are, still looking to expand to new future chains, which is exciting for this project. They have a great development team, and they're building stuff with clearly a bit of passion here because they're, focusing so much on the layout and design of this game. Now, as soon as you're ready, you can click this button, start playing, and it does take you here. Once you connect your wallet, you will be, this is the user interface. And look how nice this map is, guys. Now, the first one was Ice Vale. It also had a really nice design, but they have spent longer and more time on this one. It has these lovely waterfall animations. It's so cool, actually. I really hope they continue developing this game for a long time. They could really make something very, very, interesting in the future if they continue developing this project, Age of Mining. Beautiful. So when the project is released, guys, you'll be able to come here, and then of course you'll be able to invest your BUSD or approve your BUSD, and then you can summon. Now this is the invest button, summon. Now I believe this will summon your elf, and here is going to be your amount of elf you can see and your profit in BUSD from having your elf. So pretty interesting. Now how does all this work, right? Well, we're going to jump over here to how this works. This is their white paper. So Forest Vale is the new addition to the Age of Mining ecosystem. Yeah, it is ruled by ELF. Okay, ELF. So this is what you're gonna be buying when you deposit your BUSD. Now, elf are magical creatures with high intelligence and magnificent beauty. In Age of Mining, Forest Vale is a country full of elf. They have been collecting magical items for generations. Like Inuits, elf are important part of the Age of Mining ecosystem. So it's a bit like Inuits, right? So elves, in the first one, which was the Ice Vale, their first Age of Mining, gamified miner project, they had Inuits, which you would purchase using your, using your purchase, and now they have elf. I think that was with BNB, the first one, right? So there are evergreen tokens all over the Forest Vale, right? They are precious and they have high value. You can hire the elves to collect evergreen for you. That's interesting. So there are evergreen tokens all over Forest Vale. The elves are what collect the evergreen for you themselves. The collected evergreen can later be converted back to BUSD. So that is how you create the profit. Now, motivation. There are many mining dApps, but most of them are very boring. Our team came up with an idea here. Why not make money interesting? And this is true. They have made this game, like I said, guys. I've seen many other YouTubers who are actually also really impressed with this game. I like seeing real good cryptocurrency projects with good teams building something interesting, something new, something exciting that people want to be a part of. And this looks like something that has that kind of potential, and hopefully you can make a lot of profit too, which is the interesting thing about this. So, we have made Age of Mining with gameplay, which is a sustainable project. Start playing right now using the Age of Mining Forest Vale link. So if you're a newbie, you can also click on here. There's a link here, which is the Getting Started article to find out what you need to start earning. Now that will be this page, and you can click on that link, and of course it will help you to prepare. It goes through all of the details here. You got wallets, browsers, networks. Now you guys already know about all of this by watching my channel already. And this is connecting a wallet. And like I said, guys, I showed you that if you connect your wallet, it will bring up this first page, right? And then you can start interacting with the project. You can invest. So after you've connected, summoning each elf will bring you 1 evergreen every second, which is pretty interesting. So you can earn 6% of the current value of the elf daily. So it's about 6% ROI daily, right? So now you can summon the elf to help you collect evergreen. So look at the Forest Vale block, then you will find the input field on the summon invest button. So it shows you here exactly how to click that and how to invest. So yeah, that's the starting point. Then you do the collecting. So if you have successfully summoned elf, then they will bring you 5% of your elf value income. Now you can click stats to view your data. And you can see here summons, how many elf you are working on now, my profit, how many BUSD you already earn, and a daily percentage of how you can earn your ELF value per day. So remember, right, you're getting 6% ROI, but you are getting 5% of the ELF value income, okay, into this section. And this is part of the collecting process here. And then there is the recollect process. So this is kind of like, I guess, the recompound. I think that's what this is. Let's see here. So you can compose by clicking the recollect button. This will use your evergreen bucket to resummon ELF. So yes, this is where you use your evergreen profit that you have made, basically essentially your BUSD, right? And you can summon more elves, so you can actually recompound in order to gain more the next time. The recollect button acts like reinvest. For example, if you have initially invested 1 BUSD and earned 0.05 BUSD, reinvesting would give you 5% daily on $1.005 BUSD. So 1 BUSD plus the earned interest that you gained previously, so plus the earned 0.05% extra. So you're now, that's the compounding effect, is now that the second time you're earning more, right? Because you're actually earning on your compounded investment, which is insane, because that builds up very quickly. If you guys have ever used a compound calculator, you know how that works. For each recollection, you can receive a 5% bonus. For each withdrawal, you can receive a 5% tax on the ELF you have. And you can see these funny little characters down here as well, which is pretty cool. Oh, there's also this polish evergreen, right? So polish evergreen is harvesting the evergreen you collect, which are converted into BUSD. The harvesting process is very simple. Excuse me, but you should pay attention to all of the information you see on the screen. You cannot withdraw at any time, as our contracts are whale resistant. Pretty interesting. So you need to pay attention, guys, to all of the information you see on the screen. You must withdraw at the right time. If you don't, like, the contracts are whale resistant. So the contracts are designed to reward the players who are actually correctly playing by the rules. So you need to remember that players need to follow the recollection strategy to increase their revenue. Excuse me. Right, and avoid penalties from getting reborn. So if we click on the recollection strategy here, we will see this when we get down to this section. So remember this section, we're going to get to this in a moment. If we just pop back up here to the Polish Evergreen section, you will see that the next section is the fact of the economy. This is how, the Age of Mining Forest Vale economy is actually going to work. It has a calculation of summoning ELF by BUSD amount / by BUSD amount plus the contract balance calculation. Market evergreen / time. So if you guys, this is can get pretty complicated for beginners, but if you go over this, you could calculate the amount of profit you are going to receive in the future and by what strategy you use, right? So evergreen amount / the working time here. This is the calculating the recollect. Evergreen sales calculations. So evergreen / evergreen market and the contract balance. The market evergreen is the amount of evergreen in the market, and the initial amount, it has these like complicated calculations here, and the working time, which is the ELF working time as well. So there is a system in place here, as well as the 100% of the evergreen sale amount added to the market evergreen. Okay, so that changes according to time, according to the ELF market, the market evergreen value, and all of these elements. So you must, if you wish to understand how the system works, you must go through this, and then you can calculate your own calculations according to what you expect from your strategy and your future profit by using this game. Now they have the wishing well also, right? How it works, thanks to the wishing well mechanism, you will no longer have to worry about being the last player to buy ELF. How it works: 1% from each purchase of the ELF, as well as 1% from each sale of the evergreen, is transferred to the wishing well smart contract. If you summon if you summon and no one made any summon within 16 minutes after that, the entire wishing well balance will be automatically transferred to your wallet address. It's never been more profitable to be last, which is insane. So this project actually rewards the people who are not just early, who are last as well. It's really cool actually. And that gives, this is interesting, right? Because this is I've seen this new feature popping up recently on new projects, and it's so interesting because what they're doing is they're giving an incentive for new players to continue joining, because they could get the wishing well balance reward and amount, right? That's insane. That's like that's like a really cool strategy for these smart contracts. So the total turnover of purchases and sales is 100,000 BUSD. This means that 100,000 BUSD will accumulate on the wishing well contract balance. Oh my goodness. So if no one summons more elf within 1 hour of your purchase, then 1 million BUSD will be automatically sent to your wallet address. Sorry, that not 100,000, it was 100 million. And then that means that 100,000 BUSD would be accumulating in the wishing well contract. Yes, so if no one summons the elf in 1 hour, in this case, this is an example, then 1 million BUSD would be sent to your sent to your wallet address, which is insane. This would be an exciting race. Check the current contract balance by clicking the wishing well balance. You guys can check how much is available to be in the wishing well reward pool. If you guys want to make sure that you are specifically the very last one in, you could keep investing to make sure that you could try to get the wishing well reward balance. That's pretty cool because it gives, like I said, a really interesting incentive for people to continue investing into this project here. The recollect strategy. Players who wish to earn Age of Mining project need to follow a certain recollection strategy. Now, I don't know what the F stands for. Age of Mining Evergreen Tokens, or ELF, I think. Increase their revenue and avoid penalties from getting reborn, right? They need to follow this certain strategy. You can reinvest several cycles in a row without selling Evergreen and earn even more. In the case of sales in the middle of this cycle, you will be fined and the number of your elf will be reduced to the value of the previous cycle. For instance, if you sell Evergreen when you have 120 elf, then 20 elf will be reborn until you reach 1000 elf. So token sales in the middle of the cycle will be blocked. You can sell Evergreen in range, not in range more than 5% of the range per cycle. 100 to 105 elf, for example, and then 200 to 210 elf, for example, etc. Each recollect cycle should increase 100 elf. And you can see down here a table of how that works. So go over this, guys, and it is time based, based on 16 days, 10 days, 7 days, all the way down to 3 days, and no days, or would be no recollection time, respectively. So you can look through that. You can reinvest several cycles in a row without selling Evergreen and earn even more. So obviously, when you first learn this system, it's a bit complicated at first, guys. But if you go down this documentation, which I will leave in the links in the description below of this video, then you can actually, digest this properly and do your own research. This is part of what you guys should be doing. You should be learning this in order to figure out how the system works and what is the best strategy. But again, this is not financial advice or a recommendation, guys, because I never do that here on this channel. We just cover these projects for entertainment purposes, education purposes, and it is entirely up to you what you do with your own free will and your own choices here in the jungle of DeFi. But these projects are pretty interesting. If you reach 1000 elf, right, you can sell at any time, but do not forget that when selling, the number of elf can be rounded up with a small loss. It is our responsibility to remind our investors, which we will ensure them maximize their profit, right? So this is one of the algorithms that is used to stabilize the Age of Mining economy and the smooth operation of the Age of Mining mathematical model, and also to motivate players to work according to the strategy. We would like to prevent any whale mechanisms and make sure that the Age of Mining is a long-term project. Our investors will invest interesting and choose the right strategy to win with us, basically. So yeah, free elf here. Click Elvina will help you to find some free elf work for you. So I will find some elf willing to help you, but they won't help you recollect and polish until you summon an elf 50 BUSD. Get free miners 10 BUSD. Interesting. So every member can actually get free elf, right, for 10 BUSD. And check how the system works, but the recollect and withdrawal feature will not be available until a minimum summon of 50 BUSD elf is made. So this is also another interesting feature that you need to research here. So, excuse me, the commission, structure is that there's a summon elf and a polish evergreen feature. So as part of the commission structure, so there's 5% dev commission for the project, 1% wishwell, which is so this is how the the funds are distributed. 5% goes to the dev, 1% into the wishing well prize fund, for which all participants can compete, which was the wishing well reward for the last player we talked about earlier. Polish Evergreen, 5% for the dev commission for the project development, 1% to the Wishing Well. Again, a prize fund for which all participants can compete. The 5% of elf will be reborn when you polish Evergreen. So there's also this distribution for when you polish your Evergreen, and this distribution for when you initially summon your elf. So that is essentially, I believe, you know, the two processes of investing and recompounding, right? So this is an additional mechanism of protection against whales, which makes the system even more balanced. You need to keep in mind when developing your recollect strategy. And then they have some reminders here. So when developing your own strategy, you need to take into consideration the commission for summoning elf and selling evergreen, as well as some other features. So don't forget this, guys. There is a tax on your elf. It is not a profitable strategy to sell evergreen every day, right? Since each sale reduces the number of your elf by 5%. So remember that. Use the recollect feature to earn more. This is, in other words, compounding. Binance Smart Chain Network Commission. So this is basically the gas fee. So keep that in mind. So you should keep in mind that Binance network fees are not constant and may increase when the network is heavily loaded as well. So your profitability may be reduced by network fees with a minimum investment of 50 BUSD. Keep in mind inflation. The age of mining structure uses a unique inflationary model for the cost of elf, which actually depends on the amount of elf in the market and the contract balance simultaneously. So this means that over time, miners will decrease in value. This is the inflation aspect. So just like ASICs for Bitcoin mining, for example, thus you need to use the recollect feature in order to increase the income or keep the income within an acceptable range for you. So you can not only keep up with inflation, but beat inflation and ultimately gain the profits from using that feature. That is how you extract maximum juice, right? Maximum profits out of this, strategy here. Recollect strategy. So yeah, players who earn on Age of Mining project need to follow a certain recollect strategy to increase their revenue and avoid penalties from getting reborn. There's some frequently asked questions down here. Guys, you need to make sure you go through these sections. We can't do that here on this video today because it's going to be too long, right? But make sure that you do your own research and cover all of these last sections here. There is also the commission structure of how that works here as well, with an extension program, so you can invite your friends, allow them to join and earn some passive income. So if you guys are interested in that, you can also, use your referral links. I will leave a link in the description of this video. You guys do not have to use it, but if you do, your support for this channel, HotCuppaCrypto, is greatly appreciated, my friends. And then, there's the roadmap, the audit, and the disclaimer, which we have already gone over in the previous Age of Mining video, and also at the start of this video by mentioning the audit here. And this is all their official links. So that is basically it, guys. Really interesting project here coming out tomorrow, as I said, which will be Monday. And that is, the second iteration here of Age of Mining Forest Vale. And as you can see up the top here, they have the links for their previous one, which is Ice Vale right there. So let me know what you guys think about this project. Are you excited for this? Do you like these kinds of projects? Let me know your feedback in the comment section below, my friends. If you want to see more from me, you can click on the links in the description for my Twitter and my other channel. And like I said, nothing in this video is financial advice. Always make sure you do your own research, my friends. We are just delivering to you interesting projects, brand new DeFi projects with potential. So if you like early projects, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notifications, guys. Let me know what drink you were drinking in the comment section below. I had my iced coffee. Delicious today. And my name has been Jordan, and we will see you guys soon in the next video right here on HotCuppaCrypto.